Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel for Everything Football, and welcome to another episode of the Prediction Show. Match week 33 is what you're going to be previewing and predicting today. Thank goodness football is back. I never thought we were going to do these predictions, maybe Super League predictions in a couple of months. And I have the perfect guest with me this week, a Liverpool fan, another team that had joined the Super League just like Arsenal. So before we get into the predictions, I'm going to ask Mick about it. How are you, Mick?
I'm all good, mate. How are you? Thanks for having me on again.
Awesome, and always happy to work with you. And Super League. It's been a tough week for everyone. What did you make of the Super League talk and everything? Were you up for it?
Definitely not. Definitely
Yeah.
not. I don't understand what the thinking was to think that you could just kind of draw up these plans with no fan consultation and just kind of lay it on us all and expect us to kind of just lie down and kind of accept it. It was just so naive. And the fact that it was turned around in such a short space of time, less than 2 days, proves just how much power we've got as fans. So it was good. It was nice to see everyone unified as well.
Yeah. So what would you do going forward? Would you try and get rid of all these owners, or would you use this as a warning?
I think they can use this as a way to kind of move forward and understand that if they try anything like this again, then it's obviously not going to work. I mean, it hurt more as a Liverpool fan because FSG have been at Liverpool for like 11 years now, and they made quite a few mistakes during that time, and we thought they were kind of getting us as a club and getting us as fans, and this move just kind of proves that wasn't the case at all, and it is quite disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah, so thank goodness that didn't go through. It has currently been suspended. So we have our Premier League football back. Two teams are not playing Premier League games this week. That's City and Tottenham, which means I think Southampton, another team, are not playing Premier League fixtures. Of course, they're going to be playing the Carabao Cup final, but we'll start with the Friday night game, the Premier League game. It happens to be Arsenal mix. So Arsenal against your rivals, your neighbours, Everton. What's your prediction for this one?
I'm going to go for a 1-1, I'm going to go for 1-1. I would like to see an Arsenal win, but I just think Everton, when they usually turn the style up against the better teams, and Arsenal obviously one of those teams, albeit you're not playing great this season, but I still think Everton will play well in this game, so I'm going to go for a 1-1.
Yeah, plus also injuries. I think Calvert-Lewin is injured, Aubameyang, Lacazette are all injured, so it could be a game for like 2-3 goals less, maybe. Not the usual 4-3s and 3-2s in this fixture. So I'm going to go for an Arsenal win, obviously. It's not going to be comfortable. I can see a 2-1, maybe score late like we did against Fulham. So 2-1 to Arsenal. Then let's go on to Saturday. The first game is your team, Liverpool against Newcastle. Newcastle recently just escaped the drop zone. So do you think they'll be more comfortable now?
I think they will, and I think they've started to kind of get a bit of momentum recently with their form. So to be honest, I am a bit nervous about this one because especially in the previous game, that kind of began the slump for us in terms of dropping points in the previous fixture. So I don't like Liverpool at home at the minute. I don't like early kickoffs, so I'm just praying we can kind of get over the line with this one. So I'm going to go Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1, because I do fancy. I never fancy us to keep a clean sheet at the moment, and Newcastle with the likes of Saint Maximin, he's just pace to burn in behind. That's our biggest threat. If you put pace up against us, then you can score goals. So I do imagine they'll get one, but I'm hoping we'll get over the line with a 2-1.
Okay, so just one more other question on Liverpool. What would be your front three? Would you start Firmino, Jota? Salah obviously sat on the bench the last game. Who would you start as your front three?
I think I would rest Bobby for this one, and I'd go with Salah, Mane, and Jota. In the last game, see, Bobby's great for us, and always has been, but he's been very up and down this season. Like there's games where I'm like, he deserves to start, but in the last game, it kind of went there, and obviously that was to be expected. With all, like we just touched on the Super League stuff, minds were wandering. Obviously, minds weren't on football in that game, so I'm going to put it down to that. But yeah, Bobby on the bench and come off and have the front three who can kind of take us forward with that pace in behind, and hopefully that's what we need against Newcastle, because they're going to sit deep and try and counter. So we need pace, and we need directness, and Hotter and Salah and Mane that bring all those qualities. So I hope those three start.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Newcastle are just starting to pick up form. The injuries are recovering now. The players who are injured are recovering. Saint Maximin Wilson is back. So I can see a Liverpool win as well. I'm going to go for a high-scoring game. Like back in the days, I remember the 95, 96s, Fowlers, all those 4-3s. I'm going to go for Liverpool 3, Newcastle 2. Then the second game on Saturday, West Ham against Chelsea. Big game. Lingard has been on form. Do you expect him to punish Chelsea as well again?
I don't know. To be honest, I've gone for 2-2 in this one, because I'm trying to think of what the best result would be for Liverpool. I think a draw would be that. I mean, West Ham, like you said, West Ham have been really good. Lingard has surprised me the way he's gone there, and he's performed the way he has. And Chelsea, albeit they dropped points to Brighton in the last game, that was a 0-0, wasn't it? So but then Chelsea can turn up the style as well and be really good. So I am expecting a high scoring one in this. So 2-2 for me.
I do agree with you. West Ham 2, Chelsea 2. I think last season West Ham won this game 3-2. So I'm going to agree with you. 2-2 in this one. I can see a scoring game. The likes of Lingard and Havertz all to score. And then the last game on Saturday, we have 3 games on Saturday. I'm going to bring it on screen just in a few. I think it's going to be Sheffield against Brighton. Not the best of games. Brighton still fighting to survive, and Sheffield already gone. So what's your prediction for this one?
I've gone for Brighton 1-0. Brighton have really surprised me this season. They've been when Liverpool have played them, and also when obviously they got a point against Chelsea. They've done quite well in the bigger games, and I don't know if that's going to have an adverse effect on them in this one, coming up against an already relegated side. But Sheffield United have got now nothing to lose, so they can just go out and play football, no pressures. But I still fancy Brighton. I think they'll still have too much quality to win this one 1-0.
Okay, I do agree with you. For Brighton win, but I'm going to go for Sheffield to score and Brighton to get a couple more. So Sheffield 1 and Brighton 2. I think that that would be good for Brighton. I think that will mean survival for them. And then let's get into Sunday. The first game, we have Wolves against Burnley.
I've gone 2-1 to Wolves in this one. I mean, Burnley are much better against the bigger sides. I think they've beat us at Anfield. They've beat Everton at Goodison, and it's been a mad season. But I think Wolves, albeit I think they're still missing Jimenez.
They beat us at the Emirates as well.
Yeah, and that as well. So
I
mean, Wolves are great. I've always liked Wolves. They've got like Adama Traore. If he turns up, he's just an unbelievable player. I think they've got too much quality over the pitch, I think, to beat Burnley. I think. I mean, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Wolves because Connor Cody's there, and they've got Keanu Hoover, who doesn't seem to be playing much, but he's from that academy. So I'm hoping for a 2-1 Wolves win there.
2-1. I can see the same again. I'm going to agree with you again. Spot on. 2-1 to Wolves. And then a big one, Leeds against Manchester United. Obviously, in the reverse fixture, United trashed them, I think 6-2 or something. Do you expect the same, or do you expect them to hold them like they held you guys the other day?
Yeah, I've gone 2-2 for this because I can similar to the West Ham Chelsea game. I can see high scoring. They beat Manchester City. They've got a point off us. And to be honest, they should have really beat Liverpool in that last game. We really did batter them in the first half, but second half they turned the screw quite a lot and really surprised me in terms of their energy, and they was just flying forward and late on in the game, and they hit the bar. Alisson made at least 2 or 3 quality saves to keep us in it. So I mean, 2-2 would be my ideal, but if Leeds can snatch a win, all the better for me. I'll be much happy with that. But definitely goals in this one, like on screen there. Harrison and Rafinha. I mean, Rafinha wasn't fit for the last game against us, which was quite a good piece of news. I don't know if he'll be back for this one, but he's kind of a catalyst for everything good that they do going forward. So if he's fit, I do fancy Leeds to win this one. But I'm going off the basis that he's not, so I'm going to go 2-2.
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here. I can see Leeds are always a very good team. I think this season they've drawn with Liverpool. They've drawn with Arsenal, they've drawn with City, they've drawn with Chelsea, all at Elland Road. So I can see another draw here with United, 1-1. And then the last game on Sunday is going to be Villa against West Brom. This is a derby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1 Villa on this one. Villa have kind of their forms. I think it's the same for everyone this season. If you're kind of mid-table, it's difficult to get any momentum going. West Brom, I'm not a fan of, only because of Sam Allardyce. To be honest, I'm not a fan. But Villa 2-1. I think they've got too much quality. If Ollie Watkins is fit, he's. I'm just basing it off the game against Liverpool recently. Ollie Watkins scored, and he was constantly a thorn in our side in that game, and I do fancy him to probably get another couple in this one.
Yeah, and this is being recorded right before West Brom playing at Leicester, so we don't know how they do in that game. If they win, maybe they'll carry that momentum towards this game. But I'm going to agree with Mick again. Villa to win by 2-1. I think at West Brom's place, I think Villa trounced them. I think it was like 5-1 or something. So I don't see anything like that again. So I'm going to go for Villa to win by 2-1 and probably clinch mid-table spot. Then the last game on Monday, we're going to have Leicester again against Crystal Palace this time round.
I've gone 2-1 to Leicester in this one. I think Palace are always a tricky side to come up against, but Leicester, they're doing really, really well this season. We're already the third, the 3 points ahead of us. I would like a Palace win just to kind of drag Leicester back up into the reckoning for
top four.
For the top four, because there's West Ham, there's Leicester, there's Chelsea, there's Spurs, there's Everton, there's Arsenal. Outside chance.
Nah, I don't think so. With the highest we can get is 6th, maybe. So Leicester to win again?
I'm going to go Leicester 2-1, although I would love a 2-2 or a 1-1 to kind of drag Leicester back a little bit.
And do you expect them to beat West Brom as well Thursday night tonight?
I do, to be honest. I do. I think West Brom, a good side, but I just think Leicester. I think Leicester will win tonight. And although I do think they'll win again for the game we've just talked about, I'm hoping that they do drop points in that one. But I can't see it. I do see them winning both, unfortunately.
Okay, that will probably guarantee them top 4. So before we get into the Carabao Cup final, I'll ask 5 questions I always ask every single week. The first one is, which team will definitely keep a clean sheet? The fixtures are scrolling down the bottom. Which one will definitely keep a clean sheet?
Ooh, I think the only team I've said is Brighton. Brighton, I think.
Brighton. Okay. Brighton against Sheffield.
Yeah.
And Sheffield. Okay. And then total number of goals this match week. So I've had 32 different guests on this show, Mick. No one has ever gotten this spot on. The closest was someone predicted 25, and there were 26 goals. So how many goals are you expecting in the 8 games in total?
Oh, I'll have to do some quick maths here. 3, 6, 10, 14, 15, 18, 21. Go for 23.
23. Okay, and then how many penalties will be awarded in the game week?
I reckon Man United will get about 5. I'll go for, let's see, you've got Arsenal, Everton, I'll go for. See, with VAR, it's so hard to predict this because there's so many more. I would usually say like 3, but I'll go for 5.
5, okay. And then which team will score the most goals?
So I've got a few 2-2s there, but I'm hoping that Leeds prove me wrong and score 3. So I'm going to go Leeds.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'd go for Liverpool myself to score more goals. And then my penalties, I'd go for 3. Which team will keep a clean sheet? Probably Liverpool. I know I said 3-2. You know what? I'm going to go for Wolves against Burnley to keep a clean sheet. Total number of goals, maybe 28. And then final one is 3 players to definitely score.
Mo Salah, I think he'll definitely score. I think Lingard will definitely score, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I'll go for Bamford as well.
Bamford. I can see Bamford scoring. I'm going to go for Leicester. Vardy to score against Crystal Palace. Havertz to score against West Ham, and Edin Nketiah to score against Everton, because I know he's definitely going to start. So going to give him a goal. So last one is City against Tottenham Carabao Cup final. Ryan Mason to win his first trophy in his second game.
I'd love it to happen. I really would love it. I would love to. I mean, not for you as an Arsenal.
Yeah, definitely not for me.
Definitely not for you. But I just feel like City are just too good. I mean, they weren't great in the last game, but I've gone for 2-1 to City in this one.
2-1 to City.
It would be a fairy tale for is it Ryan Mason and his second game, isn't it? I mean, in a way that could go in their favour, because the new manager comes in, fresh ideas and a rejuvenated squad. It wouldn't surprise me if it did happen, but I think City are just too robotic and they're too well organised, and they've got too many good players to lose this one, I think.
Yeah, going by the way they played them in the league at the Etihad a couple of months ago, I think they scored 4 something. I can see almost the same. I'm going to go for City 3 and Tottenham 1, especially if they don't have Kane. It's going to be an easy win for City. So hopefully it's an easy win for City. Obviously not for you guys, not for United, but for us, Tottenham, we want it to remain that way. No titles and trophies for Tottenham. So thank you for coming on, Mick.
No worries, mate. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome. I'll leave his link to his Twitter and to his YouTube channel in the description. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for watching. Let me know your predictions for the week. Football is back. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch up with you guys later.